Hey guys, it's been a very long time. Hey, what's going on everybody? Jimmy here with The Other Chef. On this channel we talk about the food service industry. We also do some food and product demos, as well as check out some of the eats and drinks all across America. So if you're interested in some of those topics, consider subscribing to the channel. So it's been a very long time since I actually have been on YouTube for the last 5 to 6 months. Going to do a quick update on life, and then we're going to go into today's video. So long story short with life, as you guys can see, I'm in a completely different area of the United States. I'm currently in Houston, Texas right now with a new job. It is still involved with technology. I am still involved with the food service industry, hopefully to be doing pop-ups in the farmers market networks in the near future. So if you guys are in the Houston area, check out the updates on the Facebook and Instagram page. Okay, so today's video is actually something that was brought up when I was talking to one of my friends who is now a culinary arts instructor in the high school level. Now, for a little information about myself, before I actually went back into technology for a job, I was actually a culinary arts instructor and also worked at a hotel resort in Portland, Oregon. Now, before that job in Portland, Oregon, I was a culinary arts instructor for about 2 years. Most of it was in high school, and I also taught at the post-secondary level at a local college in Portland, Oregon before taking on other jobs, including my position with my personal business, The Other Chef. So today's video is actually explaining why I think the culinary arts course in high school is one of the most underrated courses that you can take while you're in high school. Now, of course, there's a lot of versions of this course. For example, some people might call it family consumer science, home economics, professional cooking, food and nutrition, and also food science. But the professional culinary course that I'm actually talking about is a program that is called ProStart. That is normally a course that is sponsored by the National Restaurant Association. Links will be below about more information. So the courses that are normally taught in the ProStart curriculum is very simple. Usually there will be 2 lower level classes, for example, Family Consumer Science 1, Family Consumer Science 2, Food and Nutrition, Advanced Food Nutrition, and then there's ProStart 1 and ProStart 2, and then a couple of other classes depending on the curriculum that is dictated by your state. So, for example, when I taught in high school, I actually taught some middle schoolers. So I actually was able to teach Family Consumer Science 1 in 8th grade and then pushed all the way through to their senior year. Ideally, I would put them into a advanced culinary course, which is more of an internship, so that the students would be able to go into the workforce and actually work in the industry to obtain hours and to obtain certificates. Now, that will be another different conversation about what ProStart does on another video. But today's video, like I said before, is focusing on 5 things that I think why the culinary course in high school is the most underrated. Number 1, reading comprehension. Look, if you can't read a recipe or follow directions, then you're not going to get the desired result if you actually don't comprehend and read the directions. I know it might sound silly, but this is something that is very important. And it's not just in relation to reading, it could be also contracts, it could also be involved with paperwork that is necessary to be able to obtain a restaurant license or food handler's card or what have you. So I think reading comprehension, which is a common skill with all of the common subjects in your traditional high school curriculum, this also applies to culinary arts. Number 2, math. As crazy as it sounds, yes, math is also very important. For example, if you need to scale a recipe or trim down a recipe or properly measure. And most importantly, learning how to make money by understanding certain formulas. For example, food cost percentage, labor cost, fixed costs, and all these other formulas that are needed so that you know what you need to make to break even, and then you know what is your profit at the end of each month or at the end of each period as you see fit. Number 3, critical thinking skills. Now, this is more of like making the decisions based on information that is given to you. For example, if you know that you're going to be busy on a Friday night, you would think that you will need more cooks or more personnel to cover those shifts in case you guys do get busy, and then you guys can trim your roster down as you see fit. There's other critical thinking skills that are required as well, especially if you're working in middle of service and you're trying to think on the fly or trying to resolve problems. You need those critical thinking skills and those decision-making skills so that you guys would be able to run a smoother shift. Number 4, organizational skills, also known as mise en place. Now, I know I have brought up that term mise en place many times, but I cannot emphasize the fact of organizing your kitchen so that you guys know where exactly everything is located, from the broom closet to what is in your office to your stations to, most importantly, and I think this is very important, and it's a shame that a lot of kitchens don't do this, the diagrams of your kitchen. I know there are a lot of chefs out there that I'm not going to mention their names that won't even allow us to do this, but for me, I need to know organization so I know where everything's at, so that when it's time for me to do inventory, guess what? I know where everything is, and then I can do an inventory of everything. Because let's face it, don't you want to be that person that tells the chef, hey, we are running out of this, and all of a sudden, boom, the chef finds it? That's on you. That's why I think organizational skills, even at the high school level, is very important. And finally, number 5, communication, whether in a written form or a verbal form. If we're working during service and I'm telling you, hey, I need you to fire 3 plates of food, guess what? That just tells you you need 3 plates of food to be sent on my pass. Now, I did a video on kitchen slang. Check out the video up here to find out a little bit more about this communication skill, whether on a verbal or a written format. Now, it's very important because when you're working in the kitchen, you're basically repeating everything what everyone's saying. Like, let's say if I'm working the grill and you're working another station like saute, and you know the grilled items is going to take a little longer and the saute items doesn't take that long. Normally that's how it is in the kitchen. The grill man will say, hey, I got 5 minutes on this filet. That means, you know, as a saute person, you know that it's only going to take you 3 minutes. So guess what? You have 2 minutes to do something else or getting ready for a next plate or whatever. And this is very important as far as communication, not only between your co-workers, but also someone who is expediting, normally your chef or sous chef, or even just talking to your staff saying, hey, we're running out of this, or telling your front of the house, hey, we need to 86 this. Not that I really encourage you guys to 86 an item, but it does happen. Okay, let's review those 5 very important skills that makes the culinary arts class in high school one of the most underrated classes that you will probably see in your high school curriculum. Number 1, reading and comprehension. Number 2, math. Number 3, critical thinking skills. Number 4, organizational skills, and number 5, communication skills. Hopefully this will give you guys a glimpse of what it takes to be a culinary instructor, whether at the high school or college level, because I think it's very important to let everyone know that even though our jobs are very demanding and have high standards, we also wanted to ensure that the students that we teach, whether if they decide to go into the food service industry or not, that they have those skills that they can carry on into their lives. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. I know it's been a very long time since I posted something, so help me answer today's question of the day. If you did go to culinary school in high school or in college, what skills carry you into whether into the kitchen or into real life? Leave your comments below. I love to interact with everybody. I try my best to answer as many questions as I can, as I see fit as well. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. Remember, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell for notifications for future content on this channel. Once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.